Look at this. Now this building has extreme historical significance.
Yeah, this is the one that they gave the inspiration to Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Right. As everybody knows that the Plantation House in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies was not actually in Atlanta, Georgia. The house that it was loosely based on the British Parliament, and that's what we have here. Look at that. Just abandoned and sitting derelict, fallen down. The British Parliament in Vallejo, California, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? Just sitting here decaying. Look at that.
Ever since Brexit, dude.
Just tiles falling, yeah. I mean...
What, they spackle these fucking pillars? It looks like ass, Britain.
Yeah. We can come up here on the steps to the front door. And you see, in protest, they've chained it shut to say, no more democracy can happen here. We Brexited and sold it. And see over here, the cannon that we walked past earlier. This cannon over here, hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California. This is the cannon that fired the shot heard round the world. Started the War of 1812 from the British Parliament, pointed out at San Francisco.
Fucking Brits started it, bro.
It's in 1812 when the Redcoats invaded San Francisco.
They even made it.
Look at this.
This is like even more asinine.
It's history, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, can you believe it? Right here, hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California.
And then here's the mast from
the HMS Puffin stuff.
Or, well...
This is the HMS Puffin
stuff.
Is that what
they called it?
Yeah, let's come over here and we'll read the
Peter Pan.
We'll read the plaque.
The HMS Cop Goblin.
Okay.
Jelly Belly Candy Company.
I stand corrected. It's not the HMS Puffin stuff. It was the SS Jelly Belly. But that's close enough. The Mare Island Hospital flagpole. See, that's boring. I thought it was a ship mast, but it's not.
It's just a ship ass.
It's a ship sham.
Yeah.
It's a fucking sham, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all it was.
Oh, look at that.
Sham.
See that right there?
Modern art.
That right there, that is the mechanical bull from that movie back in the 80s, yeah, with the bar and the mechanical bull.
Big on like riding mechanical bull.
Right there, that is where Burt Reynolds got knocked in the nuts by a mechanical bull. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, hiding in plain sight.
That knocked Burt Reynolds right in the nuts.
Right, hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can you believe it? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most historically significant tennis courts this side of Wimbledon, because it's right here. This right here where Chuck Norris used to practice his tennis game before going on to be the tennis champion that we know him as today. It's amazing. He built this right here in Vallejo, California, right next to what used to be a bomb-making facility from World War II. And if you look very carefully, how you know for sure that it's Chuck Norris's tennis court, it's right here. You can see all these round indentations where he served the tennis ball so hard it just smashed into the clay and made a tennis ball sized hole. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It is insane. Can you believe it? Hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California. Can you believe it? Oh my God, this is amazing. This right here is one of the most amazing places I have ever been in my life. If you were a kid who grew up in the 90s, you will definitely recognize this shot. Right here you see the stairs going up right here, and then this tree, and then this tree. It's a lot bigger than it used to be. It used to be a lot smaller, and it also used to be a palm tree similar to this one. See, it's Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando Studios, Florida. Can you believe it? Sitting here, derelict and decaying in Vallejo, California, abandoned and disused. See right here, this is the iconic shot that you would always get, where you would have this and the big sign that was right here. That's crazy. That's a piece of history. Just sitting here, decaying. All the memories made in here, man. It's crazy. Do you remember?
Yeah.
It's pretty insane. Check it out.
I remember getting splattered a few times.
Yeah, check it out. If you come right over here, and you look at this door, right on the other side of this door is where everybody's favorite Snick show, Roundhouse, was filmed. All the memories in there, man. That's amazing. Can you believe it? Hiding in plain sight, decaying right here in Vallejo, California. It's insane. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Hold on here. Okay.
This is the Vallejo blacksmith. As you can tell, it's got its old rudimentary setup to where, like this is made back during the day where they had horses and shit. So they take the horses in the bottom one and like put the shoes on them and then lead them up to the top and drop them out the top. And that's how they would set the shoe. It's pretty barbaric, that's also kind of the other door. If they, broke a leg, they'd just basically drag them in there and make them glue. So it's a multi-shop sort of place. Kind of like a crowbar.
Hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California. Can you believe it? A real life blacksmith.
Yeah, geez. Right next to the old smackery. The old...
the ancient crack cocainery.
Indeed.
Right there. Vallejo crack cocainery. Only the finest cocaine's processed there. That's where we're on the way to right now, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the old Sherlock Holmes crack cocainery.
Yeah, that's where he got it from.
Yeah.
So here, you see the giant foundry. This is where they used to build giants. Well, really they would bronze giants.
Yeah.
They would capture the giants from from New York.
Really sweet bronzed hawk here in a minute.
Yeah, but they would capture the giants from New York and bring them here and take them in this door around the other side down here. You can't see it from this angle because of this fence.
Plus, we're also adults. Adults can't see it.
Yeah, but they would take the giants in through that door, and then they would, the whole length of the production factory, all the way down, was a conveyor. So station by station, part by part, they got burned.
And that's what made the job even more difficult, is because adults can't see them. So it had to be
It had to be children.
Children, yeah, groups of children. And children, they're just...
See, right here, this right here, that's Miss Peregrine's home, where the children who worked at the factory, some of them lived. Now just laying abandoned and derelict.
I wouldn't even really call it living.
Hiding in plain sight in Vallejo, California, right across the street from the old naval yard that before that was the giant factory. Look at that, there's the crane right there where they would pick up the burned giants and put them on ships, take them out into the bay, and then sink them. Because what the fuck do you need a giant burns giant for?
They're for reefs.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
That's how you make reefs.
Right here in Vallejo, California, hiding in plain sight. Can you believe it?
Believe it or not.